and welcome to the Finley Rec Center. We are at SFBN with the Alumni League. This is a game 3 of the playoffs right here, best of 3. So it's a winner go home scenario. As really early, we just got a layup from the Raptors. This can be a little bit of a mix-up because the Reapers are going against the Raptors. So tongue twisters. As the Reapers shoot right there for 3, and that's good. That is David Haywood for 3. We got Khalil Wright shooting the 3 ball right here, no good. But you know, Khalil White, one of the better players in the Alumni League. He's a passionate player who always gets his feelings out there. And that's another layup for the Reapers. And Isaiah Ferguson goes up and gets the layup. Reapers going in and passing the ball around, going out and for 3, and that's good. That is Ryder Lacey for 3. Seem the Reapers are going out for 3. And they're going communicating for like whose man is that? And but there goes a 3 right there for Isaiah Ferguson as well. He's already got 5 points on the day. There goes in the paint. The Reapers are good ball movement right there. Ferguson, or that's Wright, my bad. Malachi Wright almost stole the ball right there, and he gets the ball right there and goes up in the lane and gets a easy layup for a little bit of a cherry pick, but no complaints. Super fast ball movement, but they're living by that 3 ball and no good again. And there goes Malachi Wright going up in the paint again, going up there and loses the ball, and disappointed by that one. But with a quick tying of the shoes from Haywood. So ball in, and Haywood passes it off to Lacey, and Haywood gets it right back. But the Raptors are playing like a half court, like full court almost press right here early in this game, and there goes another steal, and White goes in and gets a ball up right away. Goes up for the leg. You know, only 3 minutes in this game, and it's just so much offense going in there, and there's a block right there from, I want to say that was Malachi Wright. But still, the Reapers ball, and they miss it, but there goes Wright, mid-range, and no good. Is from the mid-range is Wright, but another steal for the Raptors. That's it. That has to be like their 3rd or 4th already in this game, and there goes another layup for the Raptors. That's a tech warning. There goes a tech warning on Malachi Wright for just talking to the refs, and he said next time it will be a full-on tech. So that's a good thing about this league. Get 1 tech warning, and then next one automatic tech, and then another one just out the game. Another 3 ball missed by the for the Reapers, and poked out from behind is Malachi Wright. Hallman tried to get that one up in the layup, but then there goes a mid-range and no good. That was Donaldson, and Latham almost a travel. I thought that was a travel and up and down as well, but yeah, okay, they're calling it. They're gonna call that a travel or a double dribble. You can see that the Reapers coach like saw it right away and was just like, "Where's the call?" Another deep 3 right there and no good. That was Haywood again. It goes another fast break for the Raptors. 15-8 early in this game, and the the Raptors are playing intense early in this in this winner go home game, and Hallman goes in and no good. Oh, no, that was Haywood. Sorry, and another layup for Malachi Wright. And you can see that the movement right there, good pass movement. Another three right there is for Haywood, but you can tell early what's their team strategy for both teams, that the Raptors are going to go off just straight defense and trying to get a quick fast break, while the Reapers are going to live by that three ball. And there goes a 3-on-1 on Malachi Wright, even though Malachi Wright is one of the best rim protectors in the league. Actually, I believe he was second in blocks per game. Yeah, 1.8 blocks per game during the regular season. So that was a little bit of risk, but 3-on-1, you take advantage of that. Goes another three ball for the Raptors, or for the Reapers, no good. Goes out of bounds. Got another. We have a sub coming in for. That's right. Yeah. One of the players from the Raptors talking to us, but yeah, there was a sub. Andrew Collier for Malachi Wright, and there goes White. Passes off to Ferguson. Ferguson was the player that was talking to us, but White throws into the paint, and the Reapers steal that one. Three ball again for the Reapers, and still missing. Missed that one as well. And another fast break opportunity, easy layup again. That was, I want to say Welton, no, or Burks. Welton or Burks. I couldn't see if it was 15 or 14, but going right at Ferguson, he passed it off, but Ferguson's still on him, and they're going to call a foul on, a foul on Ferguson right there. Good defensive possession right there for Ferguson, though, even with the foul, having two different men to guard, and he still, almost had the steal on that possession. It was Haywood on Collier on him, goes in the paint and misses the layup, but Collier gets the rebound, goes down the paint, and it's stolen from behind. Then Collier gets it back, though. Pass it off to White. White passes it off to Latham. Latham up for the layup, and good for an 8-point game. 8-point lead right now. The Raptors are leading the Reapers with about 50 seconds left in this first quarter. Right on Collier. They're going at Collier, but he seems to not budge at all. As a strong man. And for three, and it is good for the Reapers. That was Macapa? Macapa? We'll go Macapa. Okay. And Ferguson passed it off to White. White for, that seems like a mid-range from my angle, and still no good. And it is the Raptors ball. And White passes it off to Collier. Collier opened the corner, no good, but gets the rebound, and it is good as the buzzer goes off. Good buzzer beater right there for, that is Burt. No, it's Welton. Okay, it is Welton, and we will be right back for this second quarter of action with SFBN. And welcome back to the second quarter of action with the Alumni League. This is a win or go home game for both teams. This is game 3 of the best of 3 series for 3 good, no good for the Reapers. Haywood shooting the deep 3. If y'all didn't know, we play by the light blue line in the Alumni League, and a pass is stolen, or ball is stolen from the Raptors, so the Reapers have an advantage, but they don't take it. They pass it out and no good, but Haywood gets the rebound and blocked by another block right there. 2 blocks in a matter of 5 seconds for Walton. Walton passes it off to Collier. Collier fumbles it a little bit, but gets it. Go up and one for Collier to start the second quarter. Now, Collier does have a pretty interesting free throw stance. And he gets really deep in the squats. There it is. So, going on a fast break after the free throw was missed and no good. That was a new player for the Reapers, so we will have to get that roster situated. And Wright cuts in and dunk, and gets a dunk down. This is Lacey passes it off and loses the ball. The Reapers does, and it goes to Malachi Wright. Loses it off his foot, but goes off to Burks. Burks passes it off to Collier, and Collier loses the ball and out of bounds on Collier. And timeout on the Reapers right here. So this is going to be, the lead went to 11, so I probably wanted to calm it down and go back into the game for the Reapers so they don't have to do a struggle coming back from like 15 or something. But we will be right back with the second after this timeout with the Alumni League. Welcome back after the timeout, and we have the new player, new additions names. So number 7 is for the both for the Reapers is Zion Keys and Byron Warren. You saw Keys pass the ball off right there, and he gets the ball back, but pass it off to his teammate, and that's an and one, and is good for Lacey. Say Burke's question, like how is that a foul, but either, and still talking to them, see right here, and see Lacey about to shoot it, and it's good right there. Brings the lead to 8. Burks gets the ball and off to Wright, and Wright almost loses it and almost backcourt, but pass it off to White. White for 3, good. Back to 11, 11-point lead, and there goes Haywood, goes into the paint and blocked by Malachi Wright. White passes off to Collier. Collier goes off for the layup and gets it. Haywood has the ball, passes it off to Lacey. Lacey for 3, and it's good. They responded right back from that 3 by White. And White loses the ball and he was getting double teamed, and Warren gets the layup right there. It was an easy fast break layup for him. And White loses the ball again. And just miscommunication right there between Hallman and Lacey for the fast break layup. Huh? It doesn't matter. I think it's over there. Okay. So, Makopo was telling us where he got a sub in at, but Latham goes up for the layup and is good. Goes Warren going to paint and no good, but I think that was Hallman that slapped the ball out, and good is Lacey for the mid-range. It goes right in front of us, going right at the Reapers, and out on Lacey for the Reapers. White wide open for the corner three, and that's good. That is the man you do not want to leave open for a three ball right there. There goes Lacey on Ferguson, and that is good. And Wright has the ball. Pass it off to Ferguson. Ferguson from deep three, and it is no good. But that's White that gets the ball back, and no good. But Latham gets the rebound and gets fouled hard. Almost got an and one, but misses. And another foul on Warren. That's a second in about a minute or so. You see White talking to the ref, who also runs the Alumni League right here. But Latham shoots the free throw, and the first one is no good. Second one is good for Latham. Puts the lead to 10 with 2 minutes, or less than 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in the second quarter. And Haywood gets the ball and passes it. No, he doesn't. Does a pump fake and gets blocked by Latham. Haywood's holding his head on the backcourt, but another layup for the Raptors, and that is good right there from Horn for three. Ferguson almost loses. Latham almost loses it when it gets in, but keeps it, and the Raptors get another layup. Magopo for three, no good. Magopo is actually one of the players who showed up really early. He was about like an hour early. Just started shooting, practice shooting, and along with Hallman, and no good. But he was unsuccessful on that three ball. But the Reapers get the layup either way. So it was a good team effort right there to bring the lead to 9. And we will be right back with this last minute and 25 seconds in the second quarter. Back after a quick timeout, and Wright passes it off to Latham, and Latham loses the ball, and the Reapers for three, and it's no good right there. But they are living by that three ball, and there goes Wright right in front of us, and Pass it off to Collier. Collier, right, gets the ball back at the three-point line, and no pass off to Ferguson. Ferguson gets the tough layup over Keys. Lacey right now, Burks on him. Lacey goes at Burks and gets fouled. Now you can see that Burks was questioning the call, but you can see his hand was all on Lacey's forearm, so that's an easy call right there. Getting called 10 times out of 10, and that's now first layup or first free throw is good. The second layup is, or second free throw is good as well. And for three, Ferguson, no good. Right, and just overshot the pass. I think. Okay. I have no idea what the time is right now, but so Wright passed the ball off and no good. He shoots the mid-range, but no good. And there goes Lacey and gets the layup to go. And Latham has the ball going down the court and pass it off to Wright. Geddes right and gets a foul. Foul called. So. We have 10 seconds left on this clock in the game. So, Wright shoots it and good for the second free throw. Went 2 for 2 right there. And I have a little less than 5 seconds left, and Lacey shoots it and no good, but ball gets poked out by Haywood and Lacey grabs it out of bounds. So, yeah, 2 seconds left. So, they need to, if they want a shot, they got to pass it at least half court unless they want to do a full court shot right here. Well, let's see what he can do. Pass off to Wright from half court and no good. So, a quick, fast pace. Okay. I got you. Okay. I got you. Okay. So, we, let's say quick, fast-paced first half, and we were just getting a heads up that there was supposed to be a raffle during the first game halftime, but it will be during the second game of today. The Fun Talks Friday is hosting a raffle for like they're a non-profit organization and they do it for a good cause. So we will be right back with the second half of action with the New Jersey Raptors versus the Del-Val Reapers in Game 3. Welcome back with this Game 3 win or go home Alumni League. First round, actually, of the playoffs with the Reapers versus the Raptors. The Raptors are up 11 right now. And goes up, and the Reapers is good. It's a Donaldson. Yeah, Donaldson. We haven't heard of his name all day, but got a layup right there. And goes right and tries to pass off to Latham, but Reapers, Donaldson seemed to poke the ball up, and Reapers coach trying to say nobody touched it, but it looked like Donaldson touched it from my angle. Haywood passed the ball, goes up with the fast break and gets the layup to go, makes it a 7-point game, and with 8 minutes left, and pass the ball off Ferguson, and no good for the first layup, but he gets offensive rebound and gets a foul called. Ferguson, and no good for the first one. And the second one is good for Ferguson. And Lacey shoots the mid-range and no good. Right goes in and pass off to White. Back off to that's Latham right there. And loses the ball at the Raptors. So Reaper's ball right now. It's Lacey passes it off to Donaldson. Donaldson for three, and is no good. Right goes in and gets wide open layup right there. That was a good box out from Latham to make it so easy for Wright. And reject it right there. It was Wright, just right from behind on, I believe that, Warren. So gets the layup to go as well. So it makes it a 12-point game now. And there goes Lacey and gets it and doesn't get it to go. Ferguson all over him. Wright has it, goes up, passes it off to Ferguson. Ferguson to White. White open for three, and that's good. There goes Lacey. No, that's Warren. Warren gets it to go, and Ferguson questionable right there. Just shoulder checks. Warren, the Reapers coach, was trying to make a plead right there. That should have been like some sort of foul called. And Latham and Collier almost had a sub out, but the ref was like, no, not now. So, and there goes Warren for the layup, but gets fouled. So Warren asking for a sub, and then goes. They're bringing in Keys right after he shoots his layup or these free throws. Free throw one is good. And the second one is good as well. They're making the sub. There goes the sub right there for Warren, Warren's out for Keys. Collier gets it. No, ball poked out from behind and almost rejected, but no. Ferguson didn't get it up in time, so Lacey gets the layup to go, and Ferguson off the White. White for three. No good. Collier gets the layup and missed the first one, but gets the second. He gets another offensive rebound to go. There goes Haywood. Yeah, Haywood off to Lacey. Back to Haywood. Haywood with the pump fake over right. All over him. Keys for that seemed to be 2. Nope, they're calling it a 3 though. So Keys for 3, and White passed it off, and both Collier and Walton missed the layup they had. And there goes they try to get a travel call, but then Haywood gets the 3 ball to go, making it a 5-point game now. Okay, we have a timeout right now. I didn't even know we had a timeout, but yeah, the Reapers made it a 5-point game on the Raptors. They were down 12 at one point. You see the coach getting everybody hyped up a little bit. So we will see what the Reapers can do, and they continue this comeback in Game 3. We are back with the Reapers Game 3 with the Raptors. So the Reapers trying to come back in this game. They're down 12 at one point. Now it's a 5-point game, and that was almost a travel right there by Wright, but they're gonna let him go. And White almost loses the ball. White did lose the ball, and they're calling it out on White as well. The fans pointed out right away that was off White. So there goes Haywood, goes in, and no good for the layup. Here goes a fast break, and that's Ferguson goes up and gets fouled right there. And first one is no good. What score? No, I was saying what score? Okay, we have accurate. Okay. 59 to just making sure the score is accurate, and no good. Went 1 for 2 right there, Ferguson, and Ferguson goes for a slam. Slight slam right there for Ferguson. So 8-point game. Less than 2 minutes left in this quarter, and there goes Warren for the mid-range, and it's good. There goes Walton. Passed the ball off, but loses it, or just misaimed it, and Warren almost had it. He just barely missed the mid shot right there, and Collier goes up and gets the layup to go. And there goes Ryder. There goes Warren, and this is it. So we go into the free throw line after Warren got fouled on that pass possession. So we got 8-point game, could potentially cut it to a 6-point game if makes both and makes the first one. And there goes a foul on Lacey. Coach saying that he didn't touch him, and That's clearly out of bounds, but almost had the steal as well. So there goes Ferguson, passes it off to, oh, that would have been a nice lob to Wright as the quarter ends right there. Wright telling him to pass it more up. So we will be right back with this final quarter of action in our first game of 2 in this winner go home game for the Alumni League. Yeah, so we were back after a couple subs right there, but that was a 3-ball right there from Ferguson. Quick way to come off the quarter break into the new one for his final quarter of action, and Lacey just fumbling the ball a little bit, but passes off to Haywood. Haywood gets fouled and 1 for Haywood. Yep. Foul on White right there. So they're gonna let Haywood shoot this free throw. And first one, or the free throw is good, so makes just an 8-point game right now. And White passes off to Ferguson for 3 right there. They're making Keys go back in the game after just getting subbed out, and for 3 is good for the Reapers. Still, this game is still close, so they can easily come back if with the amount of time left. So White passes off to Ferguson, back off to White. White for 3, good. Yeah, they need still haven't learned their lesson from earlier. White is the one player you do not leave open for 3. And there's Lacey passes it off to Donaldson. Donaldson passes off to Haywood. Haywood almost thinking about a 3, and just miscommunication right there between to Haywood and Hallman. Oh my goodness, Hallman. And White passes it off to Walton. Walton to Wright, but just out of bounds. Or that's Ferguson, actually. Now it's an off to Lacey. Lacey and Welton on him. And Ferguson almost just got the steal right there from Warren. Pokes the ball out from behind, and they're going to call it a reaching foul on Isaiah Ferguson. They're a sub. Collier is out the game. Latham is back in, and Wright. So Wright and gets hit right in the face, and yeah, there. Yep, foul right on Warren. Wright just got hit right in the face, actually. So hopefully he doesn't have a bleeding nose or anything. There goes Latham. Pass right in front of us. So pass the White. White off to right. White off to right. White for 3 again though, and Lacey has the ball, and it's a 3-on-1. It's a 1-on-3. So he passes it out to Haywood, who's open for 3, and it's no good. White has the ball, passes off to Latham. Latham shoots and no good for the layup. And Donaldson doesn't get the layup to go, and the Welton gets that layup to go over two of the Reapers defenders, and Haywood gets fouled, but doesn't get the and one to go. So he's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Still 11-point game with 4:30 left on the clock, or just less than 4:30 left on the clock. So, Collier still out the game, who was actually the rebound champion during the regular season. But the other stats that both the Reapers and Raptors have, Warren was 4th in the league with steals, along with Haywood, and Malachi Wright for the Raptors was 9th with 1.2 steals per game, and that was a layup right there for the Raptors. So, and Latham makes him loses it, but Warren goes on the floor for it and still doesn't get enough to get it going. And who's that? It's Wright for the Raptors, who gets fouled and going to the free throw line for 2 shots. So as we are reaching the final 2 minutes of this 4th quarter, the Alumni League has a rule during the 4th quarter, during the last 2 minutes, the time will stop for anything. So free throws, for delay a game, for attack, anything, the game clock will stop for it. And there goes Donaldson with Ferguson on him, almost loses the ball, but gets it back and passes off to Haywood. Haywood no good, but gets fouled. Nope, Haywood did the fouling, so they're gonna give the ball to the Raptors. Yeah, Haywood, the Raptors coach is telling Haywood put a little bit more pressure on them. So Collier back in the game, rebound champion during the regular season, and Wright has the ball. He's got Ferguson open in the corner, but doesn't see him and gets passed out to Collier, who gets blocked. See, now we're in the final 2 minutes, so the clock will stop. And Collier shoots it, and first one is good. And next one is no good. So here we go. And Haywood goes up and misses the layup for the fast break to cut the lead down even more, but it's the Reapers ball now, and it's a timeout on the Reapers. The 13-point game. They need to have a lot of points to go their way, a lot of things to go their way to come back in this game. But we will be right back with this last 1 minute and 46 seconds left in the game 3 of the Raptors. And it is the Raptors, the Reapers ball with a 13-point. They're down 13, so they needed quick, fast buckets like how they did in the first quarter, and then they still missed it right there. So the Raptors are going to slow this game down and try to take as much time as possible. At least that would be the smart thing to do. And got double teamed right there. White off the right, and Wright gets fouled, so they're going to stop the clock right here. So there. Wright's about to shoot these 2 free throws, and first one is no good. Second free throw, it is good. So 14 points with just over a minute left in this quarter, and for 3, no good. Hallman, and there it goes for the Raptors, and just seemed to be a kickball violation. So, okay. There goes Welton off to Ferguson. Just need to slow it down and take as much time off the clock as possible. You're up a lot, and there goes, and they're gonna call the game early. So the Raptors will win by, I believe that is 16, right? Yeah, 16 points. So the Raptors will go on to the next game, or the next series in the second round of the playoffs. So we will be back with the second game of the doubleheader. But good luck to the Raptors and who they face.